how did you luck into that? Of course, we know there's no luck for a Christian, but you got to think about the favor of the Lord. Now, I don't know if anybody's told you or not. This would be an eye opening thing now. The mere fact that God had you born in this age is a favor beyond anything you can imagine across the whole 6,000 years. You get that? I'm telling you, if we could just see it for what it is, to become the bride of Christ and to get it by just believing on the fact that he came and died and paid for your sins and rose again the third day. Just by believing that, and it's a very easy thing. And I guarantee you, when you get out there in eternity and you look back and you see what position you got for doing very little, all you did was believe on his name. You didn't have to have any righteousness of your own. You know what? When you get up, whatever suffering you go through down here, I know we got to go through it, but you'll look back on those days and I'm telling you, you're going to have a blowout. Thank God you're going to have a new body. But when you finally understand what it is that Christ did for you, you're going to run some bases. You're going to do more than that. I just can't find the words to explain what it is that you'll be doing. You'll be bouncing off the stars up there. You go from Jupiter to Pluto and just bouncing off Saturn and go to Mercury and bounce off of that one. You just can't get enough of it. And that's where you ended up. But another thing I was sitting here thinking about this thing, a fool hath no delight in understanding. Understanding is how things relate back to God. He could care less about what's going on in God's world. He has no delight in it, but that his heart may discover itself. He's down here on this earth and he's trying to find an alibi. He's trying to find a place where he can secure himself, where he can say, okay, I feel comfortable where I'm at. I'm good. I got it covered. Of course, it's all in his own conceit, his own deception. And what a sad way to live. But I'm sitting there thinking, okay, verse 1, there won't be any bad desire up there. Verse 2, there won't be any fools up there. If you was to remove every verse out of here that's not going to be up there in heaven, I wonder how much of the Bible would be left. You think about that. So why did God write this? It's a correction right here. It's instructions, corrections for us because we're in a sin-sick world. And are men paying attention to it? Are they going through here, reading every word of it, trying to understand it? God, what does this thing mean? What do you mean by saying this? Some of this stuff, you got to sit there and ponder on it. What does this mean? And you got to look at other verses and look at phrases and where do they use this phrase somewhere else?